Yeah, it's hard for a rich man who has the world to get in to heaven. And a rich man who loves the world so much that he cannot let it go to save his own self. And what does it profit a man to gain the whole world, if that's the case, but to forfeit his own soul? What does it profit him in the end? Hellfire. Because he did not enter into the new covenant of God by the blood and waters in the body of Jesus Christ. And it's not just because you confess and bow down. It is show me your faith by your works. The Midrash from Genesis to Revelation, specifically we're getting into first the New Testament. Show me your faith by your works. If you're a Satanist cannibal, you're out. Shut up already. If you're the Pope wearing a doggone hat, shut up, you're out. You've been out. If you're an idolater and you bow down to the Roman eagle and you're not my guys, presidents and government, coming out of government, shut up. If you're an idolater and you already claim to be a god and a prophet and a king, and be quiet, you're not. You're not God. And all those claiming to be Kofed, coppers, shut up, you're not coppers. Yeshua, Kofed. Kippur, Yeshua Kippur, Yeshua Mashiach. Ben Adam Yeshua Mashiach, 2,000 years ago, born in Bethlehem and crucified in Israel on the Roman cross. Jesus Christ is Kofed. He's the atonement. Pigs are not Kofed. If it slips out, it slips out. We understand, but they're not Kofed. They don't believe in Jesus or the Bible. So let's go. Assalamu alaikum, Berakal, Yon Shalom Yeshua. Atan Ruach HaKodesh Kadash Siraka, Repoa Yeshua Chaim Olamim Bashamayim, Ador Ador, in Panikim, Nashikim, Sagar. Panikim? I'm not saying panic. I'm not saying, so the Babylon say panic. No, I'm not saying panic. No, don't panic. Be excited. Stay calm. Assalamu alaikum. And my ona Yahweh's adas. Shout out to you guys because you guys study. That's the case every day. Don't listen to them. Because you guys are scholars. You guys study. Jehovah's Witnesses study the new covenant. They know. I love the black lady specifically on YouTube. The black lady on YouTube she's speaking to the fake Hebrew Israelites, and she goes to the house, and the videos actually, I think it's filmed by the Hebrew Israelite who says, they say that the Jehovah's Witness came to the wrong door, and actually those guys don't even praise Yeshua Mashiach. They say a different name, and they don't say Yeshua Mashiach. They renounce Jesus as God, and they don't confess Yeshua Mashiach or him as God. And they already have a false antichrist. I don't know if he's alive still or what. He was on YouTube podcasts, a Christian host, and he said he's the Christ. And the Elohim is God, Shemonian, Babylonian. He renounces, and all the others like him who say the Father is not the Son and the Son's not the Father. Liars. The Father is the Son and the Son is the Father. And they do different roles. So they're liars. And when you see the diagram that says that, the triangle, that's not accurate. Jesus, the Son, is the Father is the Son. They're all together one and doing different things. And they're the Holy Spirit. And so, yeah, the Jehovah's Witness and to Muslim and to Eloheka, Ke'et Eloheka, eternal is your God. For the Catholics, Ke'et Eloheka and Katanim, Moshiachim, little Christ, little Jesus Christ, little saviors. Born again Christians, we're called little saviors. And that's why I did the prophecy of the Moshiachim. God sent the saviors. We could use that. We could also apply that to true born again Christians who died and renounced the beast. We can't apply that to today. Only to myself. Until you get into heaven, then you'll be rewarded and you'll be called someone who brought salvation to people. That will be rewarded to you later, after you make it there. And so First, it goes to King David 3,000 years ago, Jesus Christ, the Gadol, the greatest, and then the last Adam, as Paul says, myself, who came at just the right time. He awakened, God awakened him when the beast, mark of the beast came, and he told me step by step what to do for everybody. And so that's done, and it's finished, and this is very easy. The topic today, the vibe is weird because nobody talks to me, but I could always discern the vibe, and I could always most of the time I can see what the enemy's trying to plot and trying to manipulate, as to say there's an inheritance in the dead. So we're going to try to word this very carefully. And we're going to, if I have to edit, I'll edit. And let me go find it. Okay, if I have to edit, I'll edit. And I have to finish prophesying the emojis. Verse 8. I'm not going to read it yet, but I want to see. Well, I am going to look at it real quick. Let's see. The inheritance of his dead grandparents. Okay, so this is going to be explained in context. I got to put this in context. The inheritance that comes from the bloodline. It's pointing to who the king is. Okay, this is pointing to who the king is, the 12th grandson of Concepcion and Pascual Negrete and Adam Andrew Duran, the 12th grandson. That's what this means. Did I inherit heaven from them? No. It's just simply pointing to who the king is, and who the Jacob is. Kadam Yaakov Edarim marries his cousins' relatives, second cousins' relatives. My other cousins, yes, because in second heaven, you're good. Everybody's good. In second heaven, we're going to be brothers and sisters.